Hello, this is Mr. Wolf, and I want to talk to you about a couple of books I'm going to try at the beginning of this school year, and I thought I would just kind of recommend them out there to you too, just for some books that I haven't seen mentioned before. And since I haven't seen mentioned before, I just said, hey, let me just tell everyone else about them too, so that you can take a look at them as well. So for me, school starts in about a week and a half, a little bit less than that, and I've been looking for some books to start the school year with, to kind of, as I'm working on setting the expectations for the school year, setting the tone and the mood for my classroom. And these are three books I thought would be perfect for a read aloud to start the year with. One of them is, it's called Who Will You Be? It's by Andrea Pippins. This was a fun little book. It's really probably more of a book that you would read with your kids if you were a parent, but I still like it for as a teacher. And I love the fact the illustrations are wonderful, and it starts off with this challenge: my child, my little one, who will you be when you are grown? And I'm sitting here thinking this would be a great way to start the year. Who do you want to be this school year? Now that you're going into fifth grade, I teach fifth grade. Now that you're going into fifth grade, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And it goes through the book, and it has all these illustrations, and it talks about all these things that a child can aspire to be. Will they be kind? Right there. Will they be bold? And it goes through, it talks about being loud, being joyful. Will you be able to sit and just watch the clouds? That's kind of a peacefulness there. Will you be loving like your grandpa or your cousin who's also very loving? Will you be curious? I love this one. Of course, they're in a library. That's where you'd find me a lot. And I love this. And it goes through the book. And of course, it ends with this wonderful challenge in the book. You know, it says, my wish is that you will be all these things and more. You will be your own self, for no one in the world has ever been like you. Oh, I love that. What a great challenge for your students to start the school year, to be someone different, to be someone great, to really strive for those greatness. So when they're setting goals for the school year, who they want to be should be part of that goal setting. I think it should be, at least. Another book I want to tell you about is Because You Are My Teacher, and this is really written from like a student's point of view to a teacher, and I kind of loved it. And it has all these things. Would you trek through the desert to see ancient pyramids? If you had to, because you're my teacher, you would do those things. You would take me in a chopper to see a rumbling volcano, and you go through all these things that they could do. If we had a submarine, we would see amazing sights, the deepest, darkest ocean where the fish make their own lights. So it has all these things that if you were my teacher, these are things that you would do with me. And I thought this was kind of fun. If we had an airboat, we would roam the Everglades. So really throughout this book, you travel the entire world and you see all these different things, even go into outer space, which I think is kind of neat. And but I love the way it ends. It says, if we had a rocket, we would study Earth from space with 7 sprawling continents. Our home is quite a place. Our classroom is a vessel, always headed someplace new. Because you are our teacher, we'll explore the world with you. I love that. It really sets the mode and the tone for how you want your classroom to be. Do you want it to be a place for exploration and learning new things? This sets that up, Because You Are My Teacher. And last, because I don't want this video to go too long, is the Book Hog. Now, some people who know me might say, hey, Mr. Wolf, you're kind of a book hog yourself. It's true, I am. But I love this book. So we have this character in the book, and it's the Book Hog, and he loves books. And everywhere he goes, he's collecting books, and he looks at them. He says he likes the way they smell. He loves the way they feel in his hands. But we come to find out that he has a big secret. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the secret is. You'll have to read the book for yourself. But I will tell you, he ends up going to the library, or it could be he goes to your classroom, and they read all these books together. And okay, I will tell you the secret. he can't read, but he loves books. He wants to read, obviously. And so over time and with practice, he learns to read on his own, and he loves to enjoy books and share books. And he still takes lots of books from the library, but he always brings them back. And I just love this book because I want my classroom to be a reading classroom. That's really important to me, and I know you do too. So this book, The Book Hog, talks a lot about that, of just falling in love with reading, learning how to read and enjoy it and love it. This really kind of one of those things that sets the tone. This classroom is a classroom for readers. But there's tons of great books out there to start the school year, and these are just 3 more I thought worth considering. Again, The Book Hog by Greg Pizzoli, Because You Are My Teacher by Sherry North, and Who Will You Be by Andrea Pippin. I'm recommending them to you. Give them a try, see what you think, and I hope you have an amazing year. Thanks a lot. See you next time.